Hi, everyone. Welcome to Thrive Thursday. I'm Renee, and today we are going to look at some little strategies. Um, we may refer to them as micro practices, little behaviors that are going to help you when you're feeling or experiencing burnout or compassion fatigue. So, earlier this week we looked at it, and today I want to give you some tools to help you reset your nervous system throughout the day. Now, these aren't meant to eliminate stress completely. Stress, unfortunately, is a part of life, a part of being human, but instead, these little practices are going to help you create small moments of recovery and regulation throughout your day so that stress doesn't continue to build and be unrelenting and add up throughout the day. So, the best thing about micro practices is they don't take long to do. Most can be done in like 1 minute, 90 seconds, 2 minutes at the most. So, the first one is called the pressure anchor. So, when you're stressed, your mind often races into the future or replays the past. And a pressure anchor helps you come back to the present moment through physical sensations. So, choose a point of contact and gently increase your awareness of it. Now, in a nutshell, or in more regular terms, that means a point of contact. What are you touching? So you might press your feet into the floor and increase your awareness of that, making you feel more grounded. You might place your hand on your thighs and kind of push down and really feel that pressure as you anchor into your body in the present moment. You might lean back into your chair and feel the support of your chair behind you and kind of ease into that. So, if you've just finished a difficult meeting at work, for example, and your mind is spinning, what should I have said differently? I should have said this. Maybe I should have asked this question. Before you rush to the next workplace task, you might want to take 10 seconds to press your feet firmly into the floor and notice that pressure beneath you. Nothing changes externally, but you give your nervous system a signal that you are here right now, you are here in this moment. And sometimes that is enough to interrupt that spiral that's happening in your mind. Now, the second exercise is something I've talked about before. It's breathing. And when we lengthen the exhale, that can calm anxiety. So, a longer exhale when you're breathing in, say for like 3 seconds, and when you do a longer exhale, like 6 seconds, for example, that can signal safety to the nervous system. So, if you inhale comfortably, let's try that now for like a count of 4. So, and then you slowly exhale for a count of 6, 7, or 8. That signals safety to your body. Now, you don't need to force it. So, if that timing doesn't work for you, I'm more like a 3-6 kind of person. Um, you might use this when you're sitting in your car as a little moment before you walk into work, or if you're feeling overwhelmed by your to do list. So, taking 3 small breaths in with a slightly longer exhale is a small adjustment, but it helps your body shift out of high alert. Now, the third strategy is to get oriented to your environment. So, when we're stressed, our attention often narrows and becomes focused on threats, problems, and other worries that we are thinking about. Now, when we orient ourselves to the present and to our environment, because our environment is a present thing, it helps us remind our brain that there is more happening around us than the stressor that we are currently focused on. So take a pause, slowly look around the room, right? What do you see? I see the green trees waving in the wind, right? I see my coat hanging on the coat rack. I see my calming picture on that wall. I see my plants in the corner. I see one of my favorite mugs on my desk. So the goal isn't to distract yourself from stress, but it's to remind your nervous system that the entire world is not stressful. And in this moment, there are things that you can focus on. So this can be helpful between patients or meetings or classes or caregiving responsibilities. Now, the fourth one is releasing physical tension. So many of us carry tension in our shoulders, jaw, neck, hands, maybe even our stomach without even realizing it. So, what you do here is you take a moment to scan your body and then you check in with yourself by asking, where am I holding tension right now? For me, it's in my shoulders. I can feel it. So, then I'm going to gently release it. So, dropping my shoulders, or if it's in your jaw, unclenching your jaw, or if it's in your hands, opening your hands, or rolling your neck, or stretching your shoulders or arms. So you can do this in little moments throughout your day. So a teacher can do it at the photocopier, a nurse can do it as they step outside a patient room. So just 10 seconds of intentional release can help prevent stress from accumulating throughout the day and accumulating ongoing within our body. So the last one is called the micro saver. So our brains are naturally wired to notice problems. That keeps us safe, that helps us survive. But unfortunately, that means we can miss small, positive, or enjoyable moments. So a micro saver involves intentionally pausing for like 10 to 20 seconds to absorb something pleasant. It might be the warmth of your coffee. It might be the sun coming through the window. It might be a funny comment that a student said earlier that day. It might be a text from a friend. So instead of immediately moving on, allow yourself to stay with that experience for a few extra seconds or revisit it if it's something that you can reminisce or think about or see again. Research suggests that intentionally noticing positive experiences can help strengthen our awareness of moments that support well being. The moment doesn't have to be big, you just have to notice it. So, as we wrap up, I want to leave you with one important reminder. So, nervous system regulation doesn't mean you're trying to be calm all the time. It's about creating small moments or small opportunities for recovery throughout your day. So, if you think of these as like little tiny deposits into your cup or emotional bank account, one deposit might not seem like a lot, but over time, those small deposits can make a difference. So I would love it if you would just take an opportunity to choose one thing that you'd like to do and try it consistently for a few days. Um, See if it makes a difference. Consistency matters more than doing it perfectly, right? Just trying it out for a few days. See if you get a little break from what's going on, if you feel like you have more rest or more rejuvenation, or you feel like you've had moments of recovery. And then you can see if there's another one you want to try. So start small, pick one, give it a try, and then check in with yourself after a few days. Thank you so much for joining me today. Take good care of yourself. You got this. I will see you soon.